Today we will do few more questions on exercise 4.2. Okay, we have to do question number 6. So let me write down question number 6. Your question number 6 is by using properties of determinant, show that. Okay, so your question number 6 is, you have your first row, that is 0 a minus b, then minus a, 0 minus c, b, c, 0, which we have to show it that it is equal to 0. You see, this is your question number 6. Your aim is to show that this is equal to 0. Now, check by applying the properties one by one. Here in this case, if you notice, if you interchange the rows and columns, see the determinant given on the left side. You see, if you interchange the rows and column, it will not help you. Interchanging to adjusting rows or columns also not help you. No element is coming common here. Okay, and it is not expressed as a sum of two. No element of this determinant is expressed as a sum of two or more than two elements. And here, if you notice properly, that this matrix, this determinant from the determinant obtained from the matrix, okay, which is skew symmetric, because you see the diagonal elements are 0 and non-diagonal elements, this is Aij, is equal to minus Aji form. So the matrix obtained from the determinant is skew symmetric. And in case of this type of question, we will proceed the question in a little bit different way. So first what I will do, I will give the name of the matrix obtained from this determinant. That is, your matrix is what? 0 minus a, b, a, 0, c, minus b, minus c, 0. This is the matrix we suppose it. Now let us take its transpose, A transpose. What is a transpose? If you interchange the first row, you have to write down as first column. So 0, a, minus b. Second row, you can write down it as second column, minus a, 0, minus c. Third row, you write as third column, b, c, 0. Now if you notice properly, this is not same. Transpose of the matrix is not equal to A. But if you find out here minus A means you have to multiply each and every element by minus sign. So we will have 0 of minus is 0. This is minus A. It is minus B become plus B. Then the next element, it is A, 0, plus C. This is minus B, minus C, 0. Now see properly, minus A and A transpose, they are equal. Minus A transpose, but the first element is 0 minus A, B. This is also same. Second row, A, 0, C. This is also A, 0, C. Minus B, minus C, 0. Minus B, minus C, 0. So we have seen that A transpose is equal to minus A. So what is your conclusion? Therefore you can say that A is skew symmetric. Hope you remember the definition of skew symmetric matrix. Now what I will go to do, we will take the determinant of this matrix. Let us take the determinant of the matrix. Then here what we will have? You will get what? Determinant of A transpose equal to minus determinant of minus A. Okay. Now you see, we know by the first property, determinant of A transpose is equal to determinant of A. Okay. So in place of determinant of A transpose, we can write down determinant of A. And again you see minus sign. Minus means it's a 3 by 3 matrix. So you know, each and every element of a matrix is multiplied by k. Then from each row or column, we can take 1k outside. So here each and every element of A is multiplied by minus sign. So from here, it will be what? Minus 1 cube will come out. From one row, 1 minus 1. So from 3 row or 3 column, we'll have 3 minus 1. And here we'll have your determinant of A. After this, let us do the calculation. Determinant of A, and this minus cube means minus determinant of A. This bring transpose it to the left side. It will give you determinant of A plus determinant of A will be equal to 0. Which give you 2 determinant of A is equal to 0. 2 determinant of A is equal to 0. What does it mean? If you just do 2, you bring to the left side, sorry, right side, 0 by 2, so we get determinant of A is equal to 0. Now what is your determinant of A? Determinant of A means this matrix. From the matrix you can write down the determinant form. So we will have, in place of A, I'll go to write down, from here I'm writing this step, okay? So determinant of this equal to 0, and which complete the proof of the result. Because this is your determinant A, you have to show this result, and hence it is proved. Hope you understand it. And this method is mostly used in the case of when the matrix obtained from the determinant is skew symmetric. In this case, we are going to apply this method. Okay? Now, I had already done 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let us proceed to now question number 13. Now, your question number 13 is, you see, this is your question number 13. I'm writing it first. 1 plus a square minus b square. This is twice ab. Here it is minus 2b. The second row, twice ab. Second element, 1 minus a square plus b square. Giving some space, you write down the elements, okay? In my board, actually, no, space is a little bit less. That's why I'm writing like this. So it is twice b. It is minus twice a. And it is 1 minus a square minus b square. You have to show it that this is equal to 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. Now, obviously we will proceed from the left side. First we will consider our left side and see your answer. We cannot get 0 from here. Directly it is not possible for us to make 0. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll try to get this expression. 1 plus a square plus b square. It's just you see one of the element present on the determinant. So if you see the first element, 1 plus a square minus b square, if instead of minus b square, if you can make it positive b square, then you will have your answer, at least one of the expression. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll go to multiply this by b, because minus b square can be changed to plus b square if I add here twice b square. So what I'll do, I'll multiply this third row. This is present in the third row. Okay. Also you may do it in column also. So first you take your left hand side and you replace row 1 by using row 1 plus b into row 3. Last property I have used. Because b is also a constant, we can multiply it in non-zero constant, and then we can add it in another row or column, corresponding elements. So what we have, let us write down now. First element become 1 plus a square minus b square plus 2b square. Because it is 2b, you have multiplied by b. So it becomes 2b square. The second element is what? Twice ab. You multiplied by b. Then here it is negative sign. So twice ab. I have to wrap it. Okay. I'm writing here, okay? R1 replaced by R1 plus PR3. Now I go to the third one. That is what? This is minus 2b. So minus 2b, you have multiplied by b, then we are adding it. So it will be give you plus b minus a square b minus b cube. One more step you can do, the same step or separately also you may do it. Here you see, you may get it plus a square. If I subtract, multiply this by a and subtract, then it is possible to get plus a square. So let me do the same step here also. I am writing the operation here. R2 is replaced by R2, as it is negative, I want to get positive, so I have subtracted minus a R3. You can write it here. Okay, I have no space, that's why I am writing here. So you see what we have. Twice AB is already there. Twice AB. You have multiplied by A, so this is twice AB, subtracted, so minus. What we have here? 1 minus a square plus b square. This is minus, minus minus become plus, twice a square. What about the third element? Twice a minus a, minus minus plus a cube, minus minus will have plus ab square. We cannot apply more than that two properties in the same step. So keep the third as it is. Twice b minus twice a, 1 minus a square minus b square. Let us do the simplification now. Here we'll have it is 1 plus a square plus b square. This is 0 and it is twice b. It becomes 0. This is what? 1 plus a square plus b square. It is minus twice a. Right? What about this one? You see, minus twice b plus b will give you minus b. Then minus b will come common from all this expression. So minus b I am taking common. What is left here? 1. Here b is taken common. So plus a square and this is plus b square. Same here also. You can take common a. You will have 1 plus a square plus b square. And keep it as it is. Third row as it is. Twice a twice b and this is what? 1 minus a square minus b square. Now what you can do? You see, you have common. Actually, this is in this slide, okay? So you see, from the first row you have 1 plus a square plus b square into this and this one. So 1 plus a square plus b square will be coming common from the first row. Alignment to 1 and just you make it the alignment, okay? The same row you write down. After that, what I am going to do? I will take common 1 plus a square plus b square from the first row common. 1 plus a square plus b square from the first row I am taking common. Here what is left? 1, this is 0 and here it is minus b. Second row also 0, 1 plus a square plus b square and a square plus b square. Again, this is your second row. So here also one more, this will come, so square. Here what is left? 0, 1, here a will be left. This is twice b, it is minus twice a and here it is 1 minus a square minus b square. Okay. Now you see, you may get, if you want, you may get it, get the positive number here, or you may want obtain this one more expression from here. But I'm just stop here and let me expand it now. 1 plus a square plus b square whole square. Expanding what will have? This is 1. Deleting the row and the column, we'll have this determinant. That is 1 minus twice a, 1 minus a square minus b square. Second is 0 plus third is plus b. Deleting the row and the column, we'll have 0 to b 1 minus 2. This is done. And what we have here? A square plus b square plus this. Let us simplify it. It will be equal to 1 minus a square minus b square minus minus give you plus. Okay. So 1 minus a square minus b square. Okay. And here it is what? Okay. It is plus twice a square. This is what? Minus b. You can multiply it 0. 0 minus 2b. So it becomes 2b square. 2b square. Now let us combine it. If I do the combine this method, here what we have? 1 plus a square plus b square whole square, and these two we can combine. It will give you 1 plus a square, and combining these two we have 1 plus b square, and then we obtain our answer 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube, which is your right hand side, and this complete the proof. Okay. After this, let me proceed to question number 14. Your question number 14 is, this is your question number 14. A square plus 1 first row, AB, CA, second row, AB, B square plus 1, CB, AC, BC and C square plus 1. You have to get 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square. This is your right hand side. This is your question number 14 from exercise 1.4.2. Now notice properly the left hand side. Obviously we have to proceed from the left side. So I am going to write down our left hand side. See your answer on the right side. We need A square plus 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square. Remember that. Okay. I just wrap it. Now you see, if I want to use property here. Here you see, no, this will not give you any benefit if I use 1, 2, 3, 4, this property. Fifth property can be used. That means you can break up it, the sum of some determinant, but that will be very lengthy for us. So what I'm going to do, this is little bit different, so I'm just giving stomach. You try to remember this step. what I am going to do, I will multiply, replace R1 by A, R1 by A. That means this remains as it is. Just to get 1A common, I multiply it in row, I can take common from the column. Or if you multiply in column A and divide it by A, remains as it is, then you can take common from the row. So I have done it. Similarly, I go to replace this by B into B, and row 3 I multiply by C into C. Some steps sometimes you have to remember. Okay. So what I am going to do, this denominator ABC I am writing outside. Then I multiply this first row by A. It becomes A into A square plus 1, that is A cube plus A. This I multiply with A, it becomes A square plus B, and here it has become A square plus C. Second row I multiply it by B and I take common B outside. Actually this remains as it is, B will cancel out and remains as it is. So I multiply it by B, it becomes AB square. This is B cube plus B, and this one what? B square, yes, B cube, B square plus C, B square into C. The third row you multiply it by C, C square into A, C square into B, this is C cube plus C. You have multiplied in row, remember this step, this operation. Then you let us take common A from the first column. If you see, your first 1 by ABC you have to write, then you see your first column A is coming common. Previously it is not coming common, but now it is coming. Here A can be taken common. This is A here, here also A. So I am taking A common from the first column. So what is left here? A I have taken common, it has become A square plus 1. It has become B square, here we have C square. Similarly here, from here I will take common B. It becomes A square, here it is B square plus 1, this is C square. From the third column I am taking common C. What is left here? A square, B square and C square plus 1. Now hope you understand, it is possible for us to get the right hand side if I add all the 3 rows, not by columns. If I add the first row with second row with third row, we will get the expression A square plus 1 plus B square plus C square. Same is true for the second and the third. So what I am going to do now, we will now replace R1. Let us now do this operation. Let us replace R1 by using R1 plus R2 plus R3. And on this side we can cancel out. What is left here? R1 plus R2 plus R. This is first row, this is second row, this is third row. Multiply this with this, similarly others. A square plus 1 plus B square plus C square. First row let us complete. A square plus B square plus 1 plus C square. Third, A square plus B square plus C square plus 1. Okay, this is your first row completed. Keep the second and the third row as it is. Don't have to do any operation now because you have got now A1 plus A square plus B square coming common. Then same numbers we can obtain and the subtraction will give you the zeros. So let's keep it as this. B square plus 1, C square, B square, this is C square plus 1. This is completed. Okay, then what I am going to do, I just write these things. Now I will take common 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square. Here what will be left? 1, 1, 1. Keep this as it is. B square, C square, B square plus 1, C square, B square and C square plus 1. Now hope you understand what to do. You replace R1 by R1. No, simply replacing R1 it will not help you because similarity is in row. So subtract column. I am subtracting column 1 minus column 2. Column 2 also replaced by column 2 minus column 3. So what we have? 1 plus A square plus B square plus C square. This is subtraction will give you 0 minus 1. This is again 0. Subtraction will give you 0. B square cancel out. Here C square cancel out. Keep this as it is. Hope you understand this type of questions now. So after this, you see as you have 2 zeros out of 3 in the first row. Let us expand now. First expression 0 minus 0 plus 1. Plus 1 deleting this row in the column, what will have? This is left. This determinant. This determinant will be left. This determinant of multiplication 1 minus 0. So you will have 1 only. So that is 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square is equal right hand side, and this complete the proof of the result. Hope you understand the procedure. Okay. Now in this exercise you have one more question which can be just a multiple choice question, number 15. Let me tell you that question also. Your question number 15 is, let A be a square matrix of order 3 by 3. I am not writing the whole question. I am giving the question number, and you see from the book, it's given that A is a square matrix of order 3 by 3. Then you have to get the value of determinant of Ka is equal to what? This is your question. As I told you earlier, that if it's a matrix of order 3 by 3, taking, suppose, directly you can write down the answer, let me explain you. So, if I take a 3 by 3 matrix, then multiply, scalar multiplication with K, we can get Ka. Then if I take its determinant, from each and every row, 1K will come out. So, what will be your answer? Determinant of Ka will be equal to K cube determinant of A. Okay, so these are your different problems from this exercise 4.2. Today I stop here. Thank you.